Hey everybody, Shalma32 here. Welcome to the channel. We're here today to react to the 41st episode of Season 1 of classic Doctor Who. The episode is entitled A Deal of Necessity, I think. I'll put it up if I've got it wrong. I'm sorry, my memory's terrible. And the story is The Reign of Terror. Like, I made sure to look at that episode title beforehand. And I can't check it now I've got into the episode. So it's like, I got it wrong, I'm sorry. That last episode, the first one of animation I've done, I believe this one's animated too, it was interesting. Like, some of the animation looked really cool, especially the ones of the Doctor's like face full straight on. Some of the side ones were a bit weird, but it was very inconsistent with ways that some of the characters looked. They didn't always look the same, you know? It was like sometimes Barbara looked really good. It was obviously Barbara, and then it's like, really? It was really bizarre. Susan didn't look much like Barbara. Looked like Barbara? What? I'm trying to think of other things as well. But yeah, Susan didn't really look like Susan that much. There was like one or two shots where she did. And Ian, it wasn't obvious that it was Ian sat in the chair until he looked up and like you hear his voice. I didn't really, like even when he looked up, I was like going, is that meant to be Ian? And then he spoke and I was like, okay, yeah, it's Ian. That's William Russell's voice. I get that. And the lighting was really interesting in this episode. I really liked the lighting, especially like on the Doctor's face. They did overdo it with Leon. I don't know if it was like it when the episode actually aired with the real footage. But like when he was leaving, like to get the Doctor or tell the Doctor or whatever, when he was leaving, the shot where it was just like the side of his face and it was like heavily lit, all dark and all that. It made it obvious that you can't trust him. It's just like, that was a like heavy-handed, just like a very, I don't want to say stereotypical, but it's overused, like going, you do dramatic lighting for the bad guy type thing. I don't know whether I can trust any of the others. I feel like now, because I feel like James Sterling's going to be somebody we know. So otherwise, like, it's like, that random guy over there, that's the guy you're looking for. Okay. I feel like it might be the guy that said he was going to find the Doctor, you know, the one that went back to the house and then he was going to search. I feel like it might be him, but I might be wrong. I'm just suspicious. I don't know if it was the animation, but I'm suspicious of everyone, to be honest. The citizen, the guy in charge of the prison, I've heard the Doctor talking to Barbara, so he now knows for certain that the Doctor's not who he says he is. Even though I still don't get why the ring was proof. Makes no sense. That could be anyone's ring. That could be anyone's, and the guy could have been lying because the Doctor didn't do something for him. He's like, I'm not going to fuck you up. Make it awkward for you. I'm going to, you know, he could have said, I don't like him, so I'm going to make everybody think he's about guy and lying to them. But yeah, some of it's just really weird. But the episode was interesting enough. I think I feel like this because the animation was just very strange. Like, maybe if I was just listening to it, like if I was doing it like how the audiobook of Marco Polo was done, like with William Russell's narration in between, I really enjoyed listening to those episodes like that. So maybe I would have enjoyed this episode or last episode and possibly this one more if it done like that. But the animation was very inconsistent. Like, even if the characters didn't 100% look like them, but if the characters didn't 100% look like them, but they stayed the same all the way through, like going, so like the animation was the same for the character all the way through. Maybe I would have been so distracted by it, but it's because like the like looks of their faces changed, and also the cuts between scenes, or just cuts between parts of the scene. It's like it went to like Barbara's eyes, somebody's mouth, Barbara's eyes, mouth, and that, and then it was like bang, bang, bang type thing. It was so quick, some of it, and it was very odd. And then you had the camera move through one, but it's like, okay. And there was lots of shots of just the empty rooms as well. The cut in the inconsistency of the animation and the editing on this was a bit bizarre for me. It's like the style of the animation was inconsistent. Editing was bizarre. The lighting was cool, especially on the Doctor, like I said. Bit heavy-handed on Leon, but overall it was really, the lighting was really cool, especially like that bit in the prison where you see like all the dust particles in that. That was a nice, like, simple thing. Although I think they did overdo the shots with like no character moving or even not a character in it. But it was alright. It gives us something to see and helps. I bet other people might enjoy it because it helps them visualize. I think personally, I might have enjoyed the episode better if it was done like the audiobook of Marco Polo. Because I think although that might have been helped by the fact that we obviously on the channel I did the condensed like version of like with the pictures. I did that version, so maybe that helped me visualize because I knew what the characters looked like. So maybe if I don't know if they've done an audiobook of this one, or at least these 2 episodes. If they have, maybe if I just look up pictures from the episode, if there's some online, which pictures survive from Marco Polo. If I did that and then listen to the audio, maybe I might enjoy it more because then I can picture what the characters actually look like. It's just the weirdness of the animation kind of made it difficult for me to enjoy it as much. Because like this isn't my favorite story so far, but it's still been relatively enjoyable. But that last episode was probably my least enjoyable because of the animation being so weird. But we're doing it anyway because we've got to get the whole story as much as we can. I'm interested to see how it all ties together. Is Ian gonna go back to the prison now? Because I think it's a deal of necessity. Is he gonna make a deal with Leon? But Leon's got guards? Or is Ian somehow gonna escape and make the deal with Jules? It's Jules Renon. I knew that name. I probably knew that name because that's the guy that Ian was looking for. I don't know. I'm so confused. My memory's terrible. It doesn't help. But we'll see what it's like. See what we think. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Let's get going with the reaction. In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Leon? Yes.
Do recap as usual. I'm
here.
Sorry. Obviously a bad guy with that lighting. Like he's in dark lighting a lot in this episode. Some of the faces, sometimes they're more detailed than not. Like there. Really detailed face. The Doctor's is really detailed, but then some other times they just look terrible.
Put all ideas of escape out of your head. And as for your rescue, well, no one will come here. You can take my word for that. If I don't go back, Jules is going to get suspicious. By the time that happens, my friend, we shall have left. And afterwards, we'll take care of him.
Oh, what? Yeah, the animation's very consistent on Ian's face. Even just in this scene.
My association with Jules was bound to come to an end. He already suspected that a traitor, if you want to use those words, was working in the organization. They did have a idea. They did say that, didn't they? Yeah. Information. You will cooperate, Ian.
Why the movement of the animation's weird, but it's very inconsistent on the faces. Are they going to torture Ian?
He's given you time to consider. I don't need time. I have no information.
How's he going to get out?
Oh, Doctor, I thought we were never going to see you again.
They could have been careful about talking like this. They should have known the guy was going to be outside listening. Oh, you fucking idiots. Really?
Oh, she's here. We were arrested together.
She's here? Yes. Is she well?
Yes, she's fine. She had a slight fever, but she's recovered now.
Really?
Well, now, we must find Chesterton and try and get back to the ship.
Oh, I know where he is.
Hmm?
I know where he is.
Oh, yes?
We were all in hiding at a house owned by a...
Oh, my God. She's going to give them all away.
Robespierre said he wants to see you immediately. It's a matter of the utmost importance. Robespierre said immediately, citizen.
Yes, yes.
Shit. That was a weird cut close to his face.
Oh, don't blame yourself, Barbara. As it happens, everything has turned out very well. Might have taken us ages to find each other.
Do we stand a chance of getting out of here?
Well, my voice seems to carry some weight.
Not anymore, Doctor, you frickin' idiots.
Surprised in that get-up.
Yes.
Frickin' idiots. I'm sorry, because there's a hole in the fucking door. Do they think somebody won't be able to hear? They didn't even wait to start talking.
Are you serious?
Absolutely serious, but I've no time to explain. Just do as you're asked.
What about
You
Susan?
fucking idiots.
Follow later.
But, Doctor, you...
Now, there's no buts. Don't argue.
Absolute idiots.
Well, I'm sure he'll be back shortly.
No. This matter can't wait. It's urgent. And I'm convinced he's a member of that dangerous traitors' party.
Oh, I see.
And do you know she could tell us the names of every traitor in this country?
Every single one, really?
But she would make her talk.
No chance of that, no. She'd rather die first than betray her friends.
This isn't lying, she would. She would not betray them.
Well, if she were to escape, she could be followed. She'd meet these traitors, then we'd arrest them. Mertz once did this.
Get this done quickly before the guy comes back. Yeah, do this before guy gets back, and then the doctor can leave, because this guy doesn't know. But then again, did the guy from the shop tell him what was going on? He just showed him the ring. Okay. That looks like an actual photo, then. Very unusual animation.
Ian, Barbara and Susan! Ian! Ian!
Shit. Oh, I hope he rushes there and helps Ian. Shit. Come on, Ian.
Ian, I don't want anything to happen to you, really. But I think you have the information that will help the cause I believe in. You're wasting your time with me. I'm very small fry. Surely you don't expect me to believe that.
You have no idea how non-existent he is in this.
You'd understand.
Shit.
I do understand, but I can't help you. Oh, you won't. France will never be anything until we're rid of these high-born leeches who've been sucking the lifeblood of France for so long. You must believe me. I can help you in no way.
I'm really confused by what Leon wants now. Is he on the side of the smaller people, but he's doing it a bad way?
That Webster gave you a message to give to Sterling. Yes, that's right. Only I can't recognize Sterling. That's why I'm here. Oh, that I accept. But you must have known of their organization. You were in it with Webster.
No!
What's the use? I really don't understand what you hope to gain. If I don't get the information from you, I shall find it elsewhere.
We'll go find it elsewhere, then.
How did you get to France?
Be careful, Ian.
The truth.
Name.
The truth, all right. You swear it? Yes, I swear it. I flew here with 3 friends in a small box. When I left England, it was 1963.
Ian, be fucking careful.
All right, Leon! Release him!
Yes! Brilliant. Oh, don't shoot him! Okay. Don't shoot him, no! Oh, nice! Kick him. Leon, can he move his feet? Can he move his feet? Yes, that's it. Yes, okay. They should have tied his fucking feet, shouldn't they?
You who's the enemy of the people.
He just shot him in the leg. Okay. No, is he dead? That was a weird death.
Bad news for you. Oh? Barbara and Susan were arrested at the physician.
Yes, I feared her. We must get to them.
I think
Shit.
we go back to my hideout.
Nope.
The soldiers who were there already.
Well, if I know Leon, she would have wanted the satisfaction of arresting me himself.
But what if you don't? We've still got to think of the other guy that went out looking for them. How's he going to figure into it? Is he Sterling?
What do you want?
Susan, it's me, child. Me.
Oh, Grandfather! Oh, Grandfather, you found us! Well, how'd you get away from the farmhouse?
Well, how's she tall enough to look through that door? She wasn't before.
But I was under the impression, my dear man, that you were doing so. I couldn't have gone. I can't leave the prison.
Well, why didn't you say that in the first place? Well, did you?
No, citizen.
No,
He's really good with his words.
He's bound to want to know whose idea it was.
It was mine.
And it was his, yeah.
Now, I think if we let her go, I personally could follow and then arrest all of them. All I need from you is the key.
He said no.
If that door is opened, I lose my head. That's what Lamatri said just before he left. That's what he said.
The mates. Why can't you use your own initiative, my man?
Because he doesn't want to lose his head. I don't blame the prison guy for not doing it. He's got to think of his own head too.
I have been warned that certain influential members, traitors, all of them, are planning to bring an indictment against another member.
You have their names?
Oh, I realize they are forever plotting.
He seems a bit insane, you know?
All is not lost, citizen. You still have many friends sitting in the convention. But can I trust them?
He seems a bit crazy, you know? Like, over paranoid and that.
I assume it must be for a meeting. With the position as it is, it can be for no other reason. I want to know who will and the decision.
Okay.
I can still defeat my enemies. What if he's just a decoy?
It could be, yeah. But you can't risk it, though.
Barras, it's your responsibility.
I shall not fail you.
Oh, see how weird that like shot then? It just looked the furthest away shots. The close-ups look really good. The furthest away shot looked like they just couldn't be bothered to finish it. You know, like the further away, they're less detailed than like that. Then walking out there, Lemaitre didn't look anything like him. Really weird animation.
Yes, we were. But when we got to the prison, the doctor was there.
What?
Yes, he was dressed up as if he was running the revolution.
You mean Susan's grandfather?
Yes, that's right.
And where's Susan?
I just walked out.
Walked out?
But
I don't know how he gets away with it half the time.
But she's good. Did he actually follow? I don't know.
When I got to the church, he turned on me. He was going to kill me. He betrayed us, Barbara.
He did. He had Ian in chains.
Barbara, we've taken sides just by being here. Jules actually shot him. It could just as easily have been me.
And what about Robespierre? I suppose you think
just because an extremist like Robespierre...
Oh, Barbara, Jules is our friend. He saved
I
our
know
lives.
all that. Good, honest people gave their lives for that change.
Well, he got what he deserved.
Shit. Okay, this is an interesting argument between them.
Now, look, I want you to get down onto the floor behind this door and don't move, whatever you do. Now, do it now, child. Don't argue. Do it now.
And make it look like she's not in there, so the guy's got to open the door and then the doctor can rush him and push him in.
I don't know what Lemaitre will say.
Oh, he's not back yet, eh?
No, but we expect him any minute and then.
Sheila! Sheila! The young girl, she's gone. She's gone.
Push him in! Or knock him over the head with. Come on, Doctor. Not the first time he's knocked somebody over the head.
Come on, child, quickly!
Shit! Great timing, you idiot. Oh, shit, they've got to get him out of there, though.
He tried to get the young girl released, and he let the other prisoner go.
Oh, spare your breath, please. I'm quite capable of explaining the situation myself.
All right, jailer.
Be careful, Doctor.
We had a talk.
Well, poop.
Do you realize who you're talking to?
Not yet, but I intend to find out. Do you recognize this, citizen?
No,
Shit.
should I?
Yeah, exactly.
Indeed. They're yours, aren't they? Given in exchange for those rather splendid clothes and the insignia of...
It's not proof. The guy could be framing him, you know?
No, that's the biggest fairy story
Yeah,
I've ever heard in my
exactly.
life.
I could have had you arrested any time I wanted. With the political situation as it is, and my position being what it is, I need friends. Even if they're enemies, people I can call on for help. If I have something on them, so much the better.
Is he Sterling?
I knew I'd never see you again if you did.
But you relaxed the regulations today.
Yeah.
Walked out any time I wished.
Is he Sterling?
Just an assumption, but obviously correct. I knew I had you so long as she remained here under lock and key. The young woman whom the jailer says you just released, the girl and, what was his name? Ian.
So you knew all the time?
Let's just say I added to my knowledge.
Strategic knowledge, that makes sense, yeah.
I think you use his hideout. Certainly you know where it is, and if you don't, your granddaughter does.
I have never met the man.
He hasn't, no.
If you want your granddaughter released, you will have to take me to his hideout.
Never, sir. I refuse.
Yeah.
If you want your granddaughter released, you do not have a choice.
I'm really intrigued by him right now. Shit.
I wanted to apologize to Jules. I'm so sick and tired of death, Ian. I never seem able to get away from it.
Yeah.
No way, Barbara. Well, there's no sign of your friends.
Well, we must wait a little longer.
I left the door unlatched.
So now anyone can walk in.
Yeah. Where's his sister?
I know these long hours of waiting only too well.
Where's the sister gone? Where's the other guy's sister? And where's the other guy?
Do you ever wonder why I'm doing these things? Hiding in shadows, fighting in corners?
We took it for granted you belong to the other side. The aristocracy.
No, I have no title or position.
He dresses like it. He looks like he might
I'm
have.
in the middle.
Okay, then.
Leon was your friend.
There are only two sides today, Barbara.
The right and wrong.
Those who rule by
Yeah.
fear and treachery, and those who fight for reason, justice.
Uh-huh.
Anyone who betrays these principles is worse than the devil in hell.
Oh, be careful. I'm hoping the citizen is him.
Lemaitre.
Your friend has betrayed us.
I feel like he might be James Sterling. There's got to be a twist here somewhere. There's got to be. So otherwise, what the fuck, Doctor? I knew he wanted to get Susan out, but come on. He's got to be. I feel like his words, he was making it sound like, to anybody who might be listening, because he knew people can listen in because he did it himself. I feel like maybe he knew somebody could be listening, so he worded things the way he did, but the things he was asking makes me think, is there more to him now? This episode was better than the last one, I think. Yeah, I can't help but comment on the fact that the animation's inconsistent. Like the image I ended on with like the next episode, Prisoners of the... I can't say that word. I'm not going to say the title next one because I cannot say that. I've tried. I can't. It's going to be so bad. I don't know what I'm going to say when I don't say it. But it's just the animation's so inconsistent. Like, up close, detail. Further away. Like, looking at Jules now. It looks fucking ridiculous. He looks really ridiculous, and Barbara, quite frankly, looks... Her features have gone very masculine in this shot. It's kind of bad. It is really bad. But it's getting the story out, and it's giving some kind of visual thing. And the close-up ones... Okay, the close-up ones of Ian look better, this one. The Doctor's ones are really good. So I guess the close-up ones help you visualise things in your head. But it's just... The inconsistency's taken me out a lot. But I did enjoy this episode more, I think, because I was used to the animation. I'd seen the animation before. I could like not be so disturbed by it. Yes, I kept commenting, but it didn't take me out of the story as much. Last time it was like all I could focus on was the story, or I mean, I couldn't focus on the story. You know what I mean? My brain's working faster than my words are, or the other way around. Like, you know what I'm like. But I was just taken out of it so much because I was like, the animation was just like, what the hell last time? So I wasn't enjoying the story as much. But this time, because I was like, okay, I know the animation is inconsistent. Yeah, I commented on it. But I could absorb the story more. And the story is really interesting. It was obvious all the way through the last one that Leon was the villain. Just from the lighting on the animation. But this one's intriguing because like now I'm wondering... Jules is not James Sterling. I don't know what the hell's happened to the other guy that went looking for the Doctor. But I really am wondering whether the citizen that's come with him, Lemaitre, apologies if I'm saying that wrong, I feel like he's not all he says he is, you know? Because he's walked in there and it doesn't seem to be any guards at all. So I'm really interested because that would be really cool. That would make sense because he said James Sterling. Maybe that's why the guy trusted Ian by saying find James Sterling, tell him he needs to get out of France, back to England. Maybe he said that because he had seen James Sterling in the prison. I said it at the beginning, like not beginning of this episode, but towards the beginning when the first episode I was like, okay. Like that. I said it felt like a book where you don't know what's going on at the beginning, or it's just an introductory thing. It's feeling now like it is like that, like, and it's everything's starting to tie up. Like the last episode, I was like, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do, but now I'm really intrigued. I enjoyed this a lot more. This might, even with the animation being really bizarre, the story of this episode might be my favorite one of this story, the whole overarching story. So it might be my favorite so far. We've got one more episode left. Not just one more episode of this story, but one more episode of this season. And I would have finished season 1 of Doctor Who, which is crazy that I'm here. Yeah, it would have been multiple weeks longer if Marco Polo was full. And if Disney ever animate Marco Polo, you can bet your ass I'm going to react to that one. Because, I need that. I need that so much. Because that will be... Mwah. And hopefully it'll be better animation than this. Or more consistent, anyway. And because they've got a ton of photos to go from, like on colour and the faces and things like that. There's a ton of... I've seen a lot of photos. And they use photos in the reconstruction, I saw. Anyway, but yeah, I'm really intrigued by Lemaitre. Oh, fucking no. You know I'm terrible at names. I am terrible at names. But yeah, I'm really intrigued by him. I'm really intrigued. And next episode, the last episode of the season, is not animated, so it'll be back to normal, so I won't be so distracted by it. But yeah, this one hooked me more than the last one. I'm really looking forward to the next episode now. I'd love to know what you guys thought of the episode. What did you guys think of the animation? Obviously, no spoilers for what it is, who James Sterling is, stuff like that. I don't want spoilers. You know that. Guys should know that by now if you've been here before. Yeah, I'm really intrigued by this one. I'm really intrigued by this one. This was good, this one. It was better. It was a lot better than the last one. But again, it's because I wasn't distracted by the animation. As much. I still was, but not as much. If you enjoyed the reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give the notification bell a tick. You'll know when the next episode goes live. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you again next time for the finale. Bye.